campaign to raise awareness of just how hard a job it is. Our report from our chief medical editor, Dr. Nancy Snyder.
What are you making?
Meatballs.
5 nights a week.
Did you work out the first clue?
In between helping her daughter with homework and managing her Northern Virginia household,
Hola.
45-year-old Deborah Selmanoski and her husband B.G. Jones bring dinner to Deb's parents,
Yeah.
Carlos and Sonia, who live nearby.
I don't know how I juggle it all.
It's one of the many ways Deborah and her family are helping provide them with care and company. According to today's AARP report, Deborah is one of 42 million Americans aged 40 to 60 caring for an older adult, and those numbers are growing. 63%, most of them women, spend about 9 hours a week caring for a loved one, with 1/3 clocking 40 hours or more. Many say the hardest part is the loneliness, the isolation.
Caregiving can be incredibly stressful and really overwhelming sometimes.
Amy Goyer isn't just AARP's caregiving expert. She commutes from Washington, D.C. to Phoenix to help her parents, Robert and Patricia, with medications, doctor's appointments, and physical therapy.
You're doing so great, Mommy. I'm so proud of you.
And while she's grateful for this time with them, she says the comfort of community is essential for her own emotional well-being.
The people who I converse with online, my Facebook, my online support groups on aarp.org, those are the things that keep me going.
To help caregivers, AARP is releasing public service announcements urging them to seek support.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you.
Experts say support can come in many forms, from staying physically fit to phoning a friend.
Did you watch it, Mommy?
Most of all, Deborah and others facing similar challenges say it's important to recognize the everyday gifts in caring for aging parents.
You realize how precious life is, and that's why it's so important to have the children spend time with my parents, for me to spend time with my parents.
All right. Stress is a normal part of caregiving, but there are ways to minimize the expense. There are places you can turn to, but they do vary from community to community. Some senior centers have buses to take people to appointments. Local churches offer community outreach, and some animal shelters will even bring dogs into a person's home, which is a known stress reliever, both for the patient and for the caregiver. And we have a lot more information on our website, Brian.
And I know so many of us have been there, and I know we're going to keep
talk
reporting
about this for a long time.
on this topic. We're going to do a lot more on this topic. Nancy, thank you,
You bet,
as
Brian.
always.